talking historical fiction. We're talking about historical fiction in Anastasia here with Carlos from Bernalillo County, who's going to tell us about Fix-A-Leak Week. But we were just talking about the books that Carolyn wrote. They just sound great, don't they?
They do.
And I didn't know you were a fan of historical fiction yourself. And you're reading about Anastasia, too.
I read it like 4 months ago, so it was pretty good to be sharing the seat here.
Yeah, that's very cool. But you're here to talk about water conservation in Bernalillo County.
We are, and it's not fiction. It's real.
Because next week is Fix-A-Leak Week.
It is.
And
yes.
this is a big push Bernalillo County has to save water in the county, right?
It's a national campaign that's been going on for years, and the county is going on this year and informing residents that it's a good time to check your leaks, check if you got any dripping faucets, any dripping valves, you know, if your flapper are not working really good.
Right.
Indoors and outdoors. And then the county's here to help out. We got a...
When you say help out, does that mean the county can actually send somebody to your house and help you fix that sink?
We won't fix it, but what we're doing is that we're putting together this dye tablets that folks can put in their tank, in their toilet. Mm-hmm. And if you see some dye flowing into your bowl, then it means you got a leak in your flapper. Oh. So that's one way of looking at it.
Uh-huh. So there's tools to figure out if you do have leaks.
There is, yes.
And they're free, available just by calling the county?
They're going to be in all the community centers.
Oh, great.
Yes, and you can also go in online in BernCo.gov. /fix leaks.
Okay.
And you can find more information about fixing leaks and so on.
Very cool.
And well, the main thing we run this campaign is after winter, through winter times, most of the water use is outside. So it's a good time to go in and check your leaks, see if you got something going on, check your water meter, see if it's been running in times where you're not using water.
Yeah,
call your water utility if you're running on a well. Check to see if your well is over pumping, and you know a dripping sink can waste up to 3,000, 10,000 gallons in a year.
Wow! And we brought a meter to show. You brought some tools here, and this meter can actually show you how much water you're using, and then you can just check this meter against.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one of the things we do with water conservation is that we work with folks so they can monitor their water use, and we do irrigation audits. So this is one of the gadgets that we got that you can put in your hose bib, and it's basically telling you how much water you've been using every time you water your lawn, water your plants, water your edibles, water your yard, water your landscape. And then we also have the soil moisture meter.
And I love these. Every gardener should have one of these.
I know, yeah, it's an essential tool. It basically tells you how much water and you can put it
it's just got a stake and
all the way down
right
to the root system, just to make sure that your roots are getting enough water.
Yeah.
And then we got this, you know, even though we don't get a lot of precipitation, we've been having some...
We've had some snow lately. It's
yes.
good. And this is just a rain gauge.
Yes.
I think a lot of us who are just weather nerds have these, and they just go right to the ground and tells you how many inches of rain you're getting.
And we provide those free of cost. We're partnering up with our sister department, Open Space, and we're doing the Backyard Farming Series that starts out this Saturday.
That's right. We had them on the show a while back talking about
so we're gonna be providing irrigation
and
audits to folks who participate in that program. We're also going to be opening up the rain barrel program for them.
Very cool. Yeah. But there are some new ordinances, right? That just like next month are taking effect.
The wastewater.
What is the wastewater? What is the water conservation ordinance that's taking place? And how should I be worried about it? Is it one of those things?
No, on the contrary, you know, it's something. The way I see it is, we live in a desert landscape.
Right.
So it's good to be moving into all this ordinance that protect our resources, and that's what we're doing.
Okay, and the ordinance, does it fine people if we have a leaky faucet or something, or what does it actually do?
No, there's no fine for leaky faucet. We can't go into private properties. All we're hoping is that people participate and they realize that, you know, even 1 drip per second can waste 3,000 gallons in a year, and that's valuable in the desert.
Yeah.
Every time we get an inch of rain, people don't realize, but you know that's like 26,000 gallons in an acre. Yeah. So even though it's a lot of water. If you're wasting it here,
3,000 here and 3,000 there, it goes pretty quickly.
Yes, and the most important, one of the things that we try to, that we hope this year is that folks either hire somebody professional who can check their irrigation system outside. Most of the water use in the county goes outside, 40% of it.
Oh, that's a
So-
lot, just on lawns and flowers.
Yes, on
and
lawns
plants
and landscape.
Yeah.
So if you got leaks on your irrigation system, then you can waste up to like 20,000 gallons in a year, and
Wow.
that's a considerable amount of water.
That's a huge amount of water.
Yes.
So we can find out all about Fix a Leak Week next week and find out where to get all of these goodies at bernco.gov
Slash
Fix
Fix
Leak?
leaks.
Fix
Yes,
Leaks.
sir.
I dig that. I'm
Okay.
gonna go there and then I might get some of those little packets.
Yeah,
Drop
that's
them
for
in the
that's
back
for
and
you.
I'll take them because we'll
All
see
right.
we'll see if my toilet's leaking. We'll put
Okay.
some in the studio here, see what happens.
All right. Well,
Then
thank
we'll
you.
be back and we'll talk about companion animals on the Morning Brew with Friends.